Welcome to Learning from the Best. In this video we're gonna learn from J.D. Rockefeller to his son. Perspectives, ideology, and wisdom. Letter 24. Never underestimate yourself. July 19, 1897. Dear John, it is wonderful to be immersed in warm, sincere affection. Today the students at the University of Chicago gave me a taste of this wonderful feeling. Think of it as a reward for my creation of this institution. But it made me extremely happy. Honestly. Before deciding to invest in this university, I never expected to be treated like a saint there. My original intention was just to do something to pass on the best of our culture to the younger generation to build a better future and shape our youth. Now it seems like my goal has been achieved and this is the smartest investment of my life. The young people at the University of Chicago are very lovely. They are full of bright visions for the future and they are all motivated to achieve their careers. A few of them ran to me and said that I was their role model and sincerely wished that I could give them some advice. I accepted to their request and my advice to future Rockefellers. Success is not measured by a person's height, weight, education or family background but by the size of his mind. The size of our thoughts determines the size of our achievements. The most important of these is that we should value ourselves and overcome the greatest human weakness of low self-esteem and never sell ourselves cheaply. You are greater than you think. So expand your mind and never look down on yourself. At this moment, the sound of applause broke out suddenly and I was obviously completely captivated by it. I was so excited that I didn't care about my tongue. I continued. For thousands of years many philosophers have advised us to know ourselves. However, most people understand it to be simply realizing the negative side of themselves. Most self-assessments include too many shortcomings and incompetence. It's good to recognize your own shortcomings and use them to improve. But if we only recognize the negative side of ourselves, we will fall into chaos and make ourselves worthless. For those who long for others to respect themselves, the reality is cruel because others think of him the same as he thinks of himself. We are all treated the way we think of ourselves. Those who think they are inferior to others, no matter what their actual abilities are, will definitely be inferior to others because the mind itself can regulate and control all kinds of actions. If a person feels inferior to others, he will show various actions that are truly inferior to others. And this feeling cannot be hidden or concealed. Those who think they are not important really become not important people. On the other hand, those who believe that they are capable of taking on great responsibilities will indeed become a very important person. Therefore, if you want to be important, you must first admit that you truly matter, and if you truly feel that way, others will follow suit. No one can escape the principle that how you think determines how you act. And how you act will determine what others think of you. Your own success plan gaining the respect of others is actually quite simple. To be respected by others, you must first feel that you are truly worthy of respect. And the more you respect yourself, the more others will respect you. Please think about it. Do you respect those who wander the ruined streets? Of course not. Why? Because those rogues don't value themselves at all. They will only let their inferiority complex corrode their hearts and degenerate themselves. A person's self-awareness is the core of his personality. What kind of person do you think you are? What kind of person will you really become? Every person, no matter where he lives, no matter if he is unknown or famous, no matter if he is civilized or barbaric, no matter if he is young or old, has a strong desire to become an important person. Please think carefully about everyone around you. Your neighbors, yourself, your teachers, your classmates, your friends, who don't have a strong need to be significant. This need is one of the most intense and urgent human goals. However, why do so many people turn this achievable goal into an unattainable dream forever? In my opinion, it's the attitude. Attitude is the materialization of the thinking and mental factors of each of us that determine our choices and actions. In this sense, attitude is our best friend and our worst enemy. I admit that we cannot control the direction of the wind. But we can adjust the sails to choose our attitude. Once you have chosen an attitude of valuing yourself, statements like, "I'm a useless," "I'm nobody," "I'm old," "I'm worthless," etc. will disappear and be replaced by the revival of a heart of positive change in the way you think and behave. It boosts your confidence and spirit so you can face any difficulty. Boys, if any of you have ever lied to yourself, please stop here, because those who don't feel important are ordinary people who give up on themselves. Never belittle yourself at any time. But choose your various assets. First, the virtues. Ask yourself, what are my strengths? When analyzing your strengths, don't be too polite. You have to focus on your strengths and tell yourself that you are better than you imagined. You must have the foresight to see the future developments. Not just look at the current situation and have lofty expectations for yourself. Always keep in mind the question, do important people do this? This will gradually make you more successful. Boys, the road to success is paved with gold. But the road is only a one-way street. At this moment, we need an optimistic attitude. Optimism is often called hope by philosophers. The so-called optimism is a belief. Believing that life will eventually be more joyful and less painful. And that even if things do not go as expected, good things will eventually come. John. You know what? During my short 10 minutes of improvisation, I got 8 applauses. It is a pity that too much applause interfered with my thinking. I have an important point in my speech, that is to improve their thinking about various actions and make them more effective. I'm so happy that my tongue had such a charm. Love. Your father. Thanks for listening to Learning from the Best channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. We will continue to bring you more and more valuable videos. 38 letters from J.D. Rockefeller to his son.